Dathan Ritzenhein, second time in Hengelo.
Yeah.
Fast race, Ethiopian trials. What do you think of it?
It was probably a little over my head. I came out here trying to get the Olympic A standard of 27:45, and I knew that they were going to be running a lot faster than that, so I thought that I might be kind of running by myself, and it was a tough way to run. I felt it a lot. It was really hot out, and it was a tough race.
We saw you came from the back.
Yeah, it was just too fast from the get-go, and I knew that it would be really fast, so I knew that for me the most important thing was running 27:45, and I just missed that. So, but if I would have gone out with the lead pack and went the pace that the Ethiopians were, I would have finished a lot worse than I did.
Long distance running is in your country, the United States, very good at this moment.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Yes, it's very hard. I was fourth in our Olympic trials marathon back in January, and I ran 2:09:55 and was fourth. So it's amazing how well the U.S. is doing now, and we're starting to see that a little bit in Europe too. The British are doing very well, and I train with Mo Farah, the world champion in 5,000 meters from Britain, and you can definitely see it across the board. We're starting to kind of get back and be able to compete again with the Kenyans and Ethiopians, and we still have a little ways to go, but we're getting very close.
Yeah, that's the most impressive of it. Those guys you name, you can compete with the Ethiopians, the Kenyans.
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
Well, for me, I had some injuries the last couple of years, but before that I had run 12:56 in Zurich and was only 3 seconds behind Bekele when he won that. And so, but at that point I had 2 years of good, healthy training with no injuries, and so I'm coming back from 2 years of injuries right now, and I think that's the biggest thing, is staying healthy all the time and putting in consistent training instead of pushing it too hard and getting hurt, having time off, and then having to come back again.
Your trainer is Alberto Salazar.
Yes, Alberto Salazar is my coach at the Nike Oregon project in Beaverton, Oregon, and we have a great group of guys. We have 2 guys that have run 26:40s for 10K, 2 guys that have run in the 12:50s for 5K, and we're training in a group, which is important as well, because that's what the Kenyans and Ethiopians do. They train in big groups and they push each other, and I think that's something that we didn't do for a long time when Americans weren't very good 10, 15 years ago.
You were the national record holder, 10,000.
I was not, no, in the 5,000 meters.
5,000?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, in the 5,000 meters. But my training partner, Galen Rupp, is the American record holder in the 10,000 meters in 26:48. And I train with him and Mo Farah, the world champion, every day, so that helps me get better.
What do you think? You aim, of course, for the Olympics in London. The marathon, it doesn't succeed.
Yeah.
Now the 10,000. What's the next track meeting?
I got the World A standard, the Olympic A standard in the 5,000 meters last week. I ran 13:14, so I have the standard in that. So if I finish in the top 3 in the 5,000 at the U.S. trials in 4 weeks, I would make the team there. I don't have the A standard now. It was 27:45, and I just ran 27:50. So I have to decide now if I want to try to run that race still and try to run that time at the trials, which is very hard to do, or if I'll run the 5,000 and just have to worry about getting in the top 3 because I have run under the Olympic A standard.
You were in Beijing,
yes.
Now London. What's the difference, you think, for Dathan?
In Beijing, I ran in the marathon and I was 9th, so I spent a couple years doing the marathon, and I'm coming back down to the track distances now. So I competed in Athens in the 10,000, and so maybe I'll compete in the 5,000 this time and have run in the 5,000, 10,000, and marathon in a weird order.
Okay. How was it, Hengelo?
It was great. It's a very good meet, and I love the stadium, and the crowd is very good. And Hengelo is a very cool city. I like it a lot, and I hope to come back here and run a lot faster next time.
Dathan, nice to meet you. Lots of success this year.
Thank you.